just as our season's kicking off, and I'm just trying to scramble and figure out where I'm going to spend my time and where I'm going to target the biggest bucks that I can find. I get a phone call. Blake killed one of his target bucks on his very first hit of the year. Blake got the video of him shooting this deer, and the file corrupted on the video and we lost the video. So we were extremely bummed about that, but I was able to go and film a little bit of the recovery and just take some pictures and got to see the deer. An absolutely awesome deer. Congrats to Blake. He's been doing what he can to get involved in the channel more, and we look forward to seeing what he can do in the future. But he's been killing some big deer for a long time. So another great one that he's going to have on the wall, and super excited to get our season started off so early on such a nice buck.
Alright guys, we're all settled in here, set up in probably my all-time favorite stand to sit. This is the stand that I shot Crazy Ed out of a couple years ago, and the year that I shot him, I actually got a doe out of the same stand also. And when there's corn in here, this spot is dynamite. Beans or no crops, it kind of goes to crap, but we still have standing corn, and it's late October, so I have a ton of confidence in this spot right now. And not only that, but on the way in, I've seen way more deer sign in here than I've seen in this spot basically since I shot Crazy 8. So man, it's setting up perfect. Like I said, today is October 29th, I believe, so these last couple days of October can be some of the best days to be in the deer woods for sure. The bucks just don't seem to be locked down with does yet, and it's a really good time. I think this is probably your best chance to kill a deer. So hopefully a big buck will show up here tonight, but we're also going to be looking for a doe if we can manage that and make that work. So wish me luck. I'm going to sit here and enjoy the night. I'm just happy to be done with work for the week and be out here in the tree doing some tree stand therapy. So wish me luck. Hopefully it can pay off and we can get a big one tonight. was pretty quick how he came through like that, between trying to just move the camera and get him in a shooting lane and stuff. It would have been tough to try to get a crack at him, but he did come through a pretty good shooting lane here, and once I kind of decided I wasn't going to shoot him. I didn't really make an attempt to just get the camera set up or anything, but it was a good practice just to have that encounter and follow him with the camera and, you know, basically just get ready to shoot him. So that's awesome. That's why we come out here and we sit late October, and man, it doesn't get a whole lot better than that right there. I got my blood pumping a lot. I hope we get a freaking monster to come do that again. So it kind of looked like he was following a scent trail from maybe a doe. So we'll see if a little bit bigger buck comes strolling by here in a little bit. It might be walking that same trail. So we're just gonna keep our eyes peeled, and hopefully another one does that exact same thing. We'll be ready for him.
Oh my gosh. Yep, there it is. I know the shot wasn't perfect, but he was moving and he was just about to get behind this branch right here. So I tried stopping him just so that he would kind of stop and not keep walking when I shot. But I think it's definitely a kill shot because he's like straight underneath me right there. and I kind of went right in over that shoulder. Pretty sure I double lunged him and watched him run for a ways. When he got down to the bottom of the hill here, he freaking rolled. So I'm pretty sure that's a dead deer right there. I'm gonna call some guys and let's go. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. October, end of October, rattled him in. Rattled him in. That's awesome. I feel pretty good about the shot that I made on him, just because of how he was basically right underneath me. So I know that arrow went down and would have did a lot of damage where I hit him, and I'm glad that I didn't just hit him right in the shoulder and not get any penetration. So I am feeling pretty decent about it. I haven't even rewatched the footage, but I'm gonna do that right now quick, and then I'm gonna pack up, get down, and I'm gonna see what things look like down there on the ground, and decide whether to back out or to try to go find him before it gets completely dark here. So we're gonna get to all that here, and I'll keep you updated when we get on the ground and see what we find. So wish me luck, guys. Hopefully this deer is done for, and I can officially say that I got myself a good mature Iowa buck again this year. I'm pretty sure he crashed coming down the hill right here, and up until this point it's been really hard to find any blood. I did find a couple specks up there, but it's a pretty decent amount right here. But it's just really spotty. The bad thing is there's not like a defined trail that he took, I don't think. He was just kind of barreling down the hill, so it might be, this one might be a tough one, but I think he is going to be dead. It's just going to be the matter of trying to find blood and find the deer. So I don't know. I'm going to see if I can kind of get a direction where he went, and then probably back out. The arrow's laying right here, and there's like no blood, so it's going to be a very tough track job, I think, at least until hopefully he has some blood running down his side or whatever. There is a little bit of blood right there now, I see, but this might be a tough one. We're going to definitely back out and hopefully figure out what to do here. There's a bunch of hair in it too. I didn't see that when I got
Yeah,
down.
but that blood is dark red, dude.
Like liver dark?
I don't think it's dark. That looks like artery. Like
Yeah,
he got
like that, like maroon color.
no.
Yeah, the liver is usually like a really dark.
Yeah,
This is like kind of,
that's what mine was.
it's not like
last year.
a really light red, but it's like a bright red.
Yeah,
There's
a good one.
Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of it right here, but then I completely lost it until I found the arrow, and then a glob of it. But I mean, when he was running through here, right here, this is where it really picks up. Yeah, they're just kind of spread out. Another drop.
I'm not seeing any type of air bubbles in it at all, and I keep looking to see if he's top happy with.
Yeah.
So
On the arrow, there's blood up to right there. Or even, I mean, that's splash, I think, but that's at least halfway up the arrow for sure.
well, and it didn't get gut because there's no smell to any of the blood.
Yep.
So
this is where I stopped now. I'm guessing he just kept going on this trail.
I'm gonna leave this here.
Yeah. So we kind of got hung up. The deer he was walking on the same trail or running on the same trail for a while, and we were just kind of finding specks here and there. But he veered down and went through this nasty little ditch here, and we figured out where he came back up the other side and found some pretty decent blood again. So we were kind of getting discouraged there for a second, but I think we found which way he went. Hopefully we can follow this to where he's laying, but if not, we got a general idea where to go look in the daylight if we have to. Alright guys, we're back out here the next morning, and we ended up doing some tracking last night after a while, and
You know, there was more blood, but there wasn't much. It kind of picked up for a little bit, and then we got a direction that he went, and we could tell he was on a certain trail, and it was kind of just getting kind of spotty. And then he got down in a creek bed, and that's where we kind of just backed out. We didn't necessarily lose blood. I mean, it was getting kind of hard to find, but we just decided that it'd probably be best if we came back in the morning when I can see a little bit and just see if he's laying somewhere. But we know where he was going, and it's just basically a pretty good sized valley, and he was right down in the bottom of it, just going straight down with it. So I'm gonna go back out there, walk down in there right now and get to where I found the last blood, and then I'll probably just see if I can find a little bit more blood. But if not, just keep walking that creek bed all the way out, and then if I can't find him down in there, I'll just kind of walk the bottoms of each side of that. I don't think if he was hurt bad enough and was going to lay down and die in there that he would have ran up the hill, because there's just a really steep hill on both sides. So I don't know, it's been a kind of a tough one to track, and I wish I could take back the shot that I made on him now. I thought that it was way better than what it actually was. When I looked at it on the computer, I hit him both further back and a lot higher than what I initially thought. Right away I thought I actually made a really good shot, but unfortunately, just in the heat of the moment and trying to kind of rush the shot, and just, you know, all the elements that happen when you got a big buck coming up the hill at you, I just wasn't able to make a perfect shot. So I'm gonna try my best to find him today, and hopefully we can get him. I just hate it when this happens. You just never stop improving. So we're gonna go out there and see if we can find this deer. Wish me luck.